Well, did your teenager just get their learner's permit or maybe their driver's license? In this week's Traffic Tuesday, I spoke with the Red Bluff Police traffic officer about how you can help them become safer out there on the road. Parents of teens all know that feeling of when your kid is old enough to start learning how to drive, but it can be really scary. So this week on Traffic Tuesday, Officer Alarid with the Red Bluff Police Department is going to give us a little bit of information here. So the first step when you're sitting in that passenger seat, when your kid's driving, any suggestions for us how to kind of like let go and not be over the top?
I think my best suggestion would just be to try to help make sure that they're fully prepared for some of the more stressful situations that they may encounter, such as emergencies that could happen on the road. Make sure they know where all of their kits are so they can change a flat if they need to, or put out some little emergency markers to bring awareness to other drivers on the road that they're stopped on the side. And just make sure that they know to pull over when emergency vehicles are behind them. They know where all their insurance and registration cards are, and just help keep them up to date so that way if they ever do need anything, they're calm, they're comfortable, they know how to use it, and they know where it's at.
Okay, and then in terms of like a child with their permit, you have to be a licensed driver in the front seat, but not necessarily a family member, correct?
Correct. They have to have a licensed driver, I believe, over the age of 20. It should say on the back of the driver's license all of their restrictions that they have. There are some situations where siblings can take their sibling to or from, say, school or a doctor appointment, things like that. But as far as friends go, they're not supposed to have any of those in the car when they start out.
Okay, so would you give a 15-and-a-half-year-old a pass if they're just not listening to mom and dad and they make a mistake and you pull them over and you realize, oh, okay, they're just learning?
It really depends on the situation. If it's a major safety issue, I might have to give them a citation for that. Lately, my favorite thing has been to ask them if they could call their parent and then have them explain to their parent what they did. And then I ask the parent if they would like to make the correction on their own terms at home, or if they would like me to handle it by giving their child a citation. And more often than not, mom says they're grounded, I'll deal with it.
Yes, okay, perfect. I mean, hey, it's a time to learn, right?
Yep.
All right, thanks so much, Officer Alarid in Red Bluff. Hayley Watts, Action News Now. A Consumer Affairs report found nearly 4% of licensed drivers are teens, but they account for more than 9% of all crashes and more than 6% of deadly crashes.